Now's the time in our service where we are reminded that we are more than the sum of all of our parts. This is the moment where we reach out and hopefully touch love in its highest form. Today, it's an opportunity, an invitation to reflect on our place in this amazing community and faith tradition. Today, I would like to invite us into a contemplative state of reflection by resting comfortably in whatever position you feel best calms your spirit. I welcome us all to try and become present in this moment by focusing on something that you can see, something that you smell, you taste, hear, or maybe even feel in your environment. Maybe it's the feel of the fuzzy slippers you are wearing while watching us in the sanctuary. Maybe it's the sound of the turkeys on campus, the sight of a loved one next to you, the smell of your surroundings, or perhaps the lingering taste of your breakfast this morning. Whatever you are using, allow it to center you in this moment. We start with gratitude for all we do to make this a peaceful space. Now relaxed here, I invite us all to think about those things that we have, our prized possessions of time, talent, and treasure. Some of us have an abundance in one or more of these areas, while some in our midst have one or all three in some way more than the other. We all have these qualities in some capacity. This is what makes diversity of thought and privilege so powerful. When one or more of us has a deficit in one of these areas, others move in to fill that space. And together, we're able to do things that we couldn't do alone. Perhaps we make a person feel like they matter today, aiding them in their battle with depression. Perhaps we send cards to someone hospitalized, providing a physical example of how much the individual is loved by this community, and thus changing the care that they receive. Maybe we provide a musical offering to our worship service that brings happiness to someone's heart, and maybe we write an extra check or financially commit ourselves to the continued work at combating housing issues in our county with programs like Winter Nights. Whatever the capacity, your ability to give a combination of time, talent, and treasure to this community is what allows us to continue to do the work of justice in this world and to support one another while doing it. I invite you now to take a moment to think about your ability to commit to these works in terms of time, talent, and treasure. What does that look like for you? How do you define your place in this community? Your gifts meshing with those of others to provide a haven and a respite for this healing world. Can you see yourself in this place, giving in these ways? I invite you to center yourself one final time using the method that you chose before: sight, taste, touch, hearing, or smell. Once you are present with us again, hold on to that image of you and your place in this community. Let it remind you that you are not alone, that not all of us could manage, but together we can move ourselves toward a brighter day. All of our contributions and commitments to this community matter. They are precious gifts that we use to further our mission and purpose in this county and beyond. May we all work together to ensure that everyone has a place at this table, and may we all remember that together we can move mountains.